Jake, a Banlist happened this week.
Hello and welcome to the Cowboy4Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today we are joined by Ben from NolanTCG.
That was a really deep hello.
Was it?
A little.
It was.
I don't know where to go from that.
We continue.
And for the first time, and depending on how this goes, perhaps the last, Leo.
Hi all.
So Leo is one of our local people.
Give people a history of yourself.
Yeah, I was about to do that. I was going to warn you beforehand so you could think about it a little bit. But yeah, tell us about yourself.
So
Why should we give you this job?
I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh since when I was a kid. I started when the game came out first, and I play competitive since the Spiral meta.
Good format.
Yeah, beautiful format. After that I quit, and for about 4 years, and I came back playing last year. So I'm still a little bit new with the latest releases, but
No, you're good for latest releases. You've been...
yeah, but between the Spiral format and
That.
what was
He
it?
decided to
Eldritch.
enter the format with
I started with Eldritch.
branded Eldritch,
It's best deck.
and it's only got more interesting from there
Yeah.
because he started at the bottom. So how was our weekend?
Well, technically, man has topped Bulgarian nationals.
Yeah.
He did. Was that in spiral format?
No, I was in Zodiac format. Yeah, it was
okay.
top 8 Bulgarian format.
Ah,
Bulgarian
That's
national.
before spiral format.
That was before, but I was playing.
The timelines don't match up here, Leo. No, but that's good.
Yeah.
So you started playing, or you got your best top in a tier 0 mirror match dependent format,
Yeah.
and then we're back here again. So how was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Us all 3 tier element Shizu players.
Yeah.
I milled some stuff sometimes, then I milled some stuff that was bad other times. Yep.
That sounds like most matchups. Yep.
Yep. How'd I go on Monday? Tuesday. What, Tuesday I did really bad, didn't I?
I don't remember you doing well.
No, I went X1 on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went X1 on Tuesday, and then I went X1 again today. Yeah, one day I'll
Consistency
figure out
is
how
key.
to make this deck work for every round at locals, but until then, yeah, no, apparently not. And my losses this week have been to ridiculously bad hands.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know the feeling.
my loss
Yeah.
on Tuesday night was to opening 2 traps, 3 Ishizu names that weren't able to be summoned to the board. So it was double Killbeck, Agido, trap, and I was that's a problem. That was my round 1. I opened at both games, and I was this is fucking terrible. And then today, I lost die roll to Luke for my loss. He opened full combo, and I just couldn't play through it. And then game 2, I opened triple Killbeck,
Oh, yeah.
Herald, and continuous spell card Scream.
Mhm.
And I normaled the Herald, got impermed, and was and that's good. Whoop. And yeah, that was my week in Yu-Gi-Oh! Apart from that, my wins were good. I beat Jake, and that was funny. That was a good match. I genuinely enjoyed that match. I feel like you didn't.
No.
But how was your weekend in Yu-Gi-Oh?
On Tuesday, I started pretty bad. I lost against True Draco. Yeah, the True Draco guy. Because I didn't have any on the side against him. I only had Zombie War, but it wasn't enough for game 3. So I lost that. But then I went X1. And today, X1 as well. I lost the final, the last game against Orso. Just because he top deck a War Monster and he had Taya, so couldn't do much. But that is.
So Tuesday I won. Not through any merit of my own. It would have gone to a 4th round had the other X1 not lost. So it was only by that benefit that happened. And because of certain people needing a certain number of points, I shouldn't have tried to win as much in my 3rd round for his benefit, but because I didn't, I ended up winning. So, yeah.
So don't call him needs locals wins Kurt for nothing.
Did he get any today?
No, today he went X3.
So doesn't that
It wasn't pleasant.
effectively put him out of contention unless
Yeah,
he goes
technically, yeah.
winning every...
He does now, I think, need to win 3 rounds at every locals.
Yeah.
God.
It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be really hard.
And then today I went X2, 2 mirror matches, both of which I played rubbish. I played well. Actually, in fairness, one of my hands against you was like
It was really bad.
fucking awful. Triple Rhino, Scream, and
Druid's Worm.
Druid's Worm.
That's problematic. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't do enough.
No, it doesn't. Although I'm at the moment I'm playing the 2 Rhino Heart, 2 Herald package. I kind of want to put it to 3 Rhino Heart because I feel like I'm not seeing Rhino Heart enough. So I'm also playing 2 Merly. I also feel like I should be playing that at 3. I don't know. Maybe I put those in because I've already started playing new ban list. Spoilers. We're going to talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
But I've cut the Heralds down to 1, and then I'm playing 2 Triple Talents instead. I might take those out and put in the other 2 tier names just to give myself a little bit more consistency. See how it goes. Because those are both normal summons that would have helped all of my brick situations this week.
Yeah. I'm playing only 2 Rhino Hearts and not Diviners.
Yeah, okay.
I don't like Diviners anymore. Even if I'm still playing with 3 Orange Lights,
Yeah.
still don't want to play the Diviner.
I'm also citing 2 Green Light, though.
Yeah.
2 Green Light actually came up at one point and it won me a game. But, hey, sometimes it's going to come up and it's going to be really good. Other times it's not.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah, I've not put a lot of energy into this build because by the time I actually got the Ishizu Fairies, like, I put a deck together, had it for like 1 locals, and then the ban list got announced. So I was like, well, I won't be fucking around with this for a while. Let's just wait.
So on this subject, Jake today played 2 Orange Light. Didn't play 3 Orange Light. Didn't play 1 Orange Light like there is in the new ban list. Just played 2.
You put it back. You get it back later. It's fine.
But you played 47 cards.
No, I wasn't playing that many. It was an exaggeration.
How many are you playing above 40?
Yeah, 42.
Just cut the Orange Light.
I didn't want to cut the orange light. Fuck you.
Anyway,
it came up for me, so yeah.
Well, yeah, it came up, but you're not preparing for the future.
Because I don't have to.
Well, then just play 3 Orange Light.
If someone said you had to cut off your hand by October 2024, would you cut it off now? No.
No, I'd use the hand, Jake. I'd use it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't use half of it.
No, 2/3 he used.
You've effectively cut off the tops of your fingers, and you're like, I still have this hand until 2024. See?
Yeah, and it still worked.
Yeah, you're gonna pick something up every now and then with half a hand.
Anyway, so we do have a ban list that we can discuss, and that is the ban list for Duel Links. Get baited.
The biggest ban list ever released.
Clearly. So, if you weren't aware, Duel Links, effectively, they have very few bans. I don't think they've ever, like, banned a card.
Yeah, because they have a reverse ban list where it's like...
Yeah,
all
so
the
cards
cards
of 1,
at
you
one.
can only play 1 of any of those cards on the list.
Yeah.
To any 2 of them. 3, any 3 of them, and then unlimited.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a little bit odd, but basically these cards have been added to the one-of list. Salaman Great Gazelle and Salaman Great Raw.
That lasted so long.
So long.
Wait, you can't send Raw off Gazelle.
No.
Because you can only play 1 or the other.
Yeah. Yep. Enemy
Sure.
Controller. I think it's Misjudging. Is it that one?
Why head judging? Why
Head
is
judging.
that at 1?
I don't know. It's Duel Links, Ben. Who knows?
It's also an ultra rare
It
in
is
that
an
game.
ultra.
Is there?
I think it's like a
There might
coin
be a
flip to
coin
negate.
skill.
Oh, true. Yeah, Arcane is a skill.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
That makes sense. Treacherous Trap Hole. I'm assuming that it's a lot easier to make.
No, they must be preparing for Pepe format.
Your pleasure.
Dark Lord Ixchel going to 1, and World Legacy Whispers, which, if you were aware, was the spell negate for Mech Knights, because Mech Knights were recently introduced in a capacity that actually makes them work.
What is... No, I guess putting that to 1 maybe stops them from playing other tech cards. Like, you can't play Econ anymore if you're doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
true.
in saying that, I think if all of the other ones are there, like the Monster Negate and the Trap Negate, they don't need anything else. They don't need tech cards.
So, also after all this time, I'm impressed that Econ's back on the ban list for Master Duel, or for Duel Links. Because that card was like really good day one. Same with Treacherous Terrapult. Those have both been on the ban list before, and now they're back on the ban list.
Yep.
Okay. What else
To 2, we have Lady Debug.
Okay.
Just really dunking on the Starburst. Fuck 'em. To 3, we have
Holy fuck,
Salamangreat Circle.
How good was Salamangreat in that game?
I think it was too consistent. And like you're dealing with the 20 card deck, so you're going to see pretty much every card you need to.
Yeah.
We've got one of the 6 amps. Which one's that?
That's a bad one.
Yeah.
Well, it's Duel Links. What do you want?
They also put Dojo to 3.
They did.
You just play 3 Dojo.
So you just don't play this one at all.
Maybe, I think that might have been like the attack-any one.
Maybe, which in Duel Links is
Yeah.
busted. Then, no longer on the list, we have Cosmic Cyclone, Invocation, Ragged Gloves.
Yeah.
Why am I going back?
I said you're back.
Oh, I was never in.
I
Invoked.
thought you had invoked in that game. Did you not?
I've never had that game.
Okay.
Invoked Magallanica, Gagaga Head, whatever that is. 2 of the Shiranui cards, the one that like pops something.
That was when I stopped playing. When those cards got hit on the ban list,
It's
the
back
moment when I
then.
stopped playing that game.
So they're back. Necros of Valkyrus back, and GNX Controller also back.
Mermaid.
No, it's at this point that I've realised that they put Gen X controller to 1 just so you couldn't play other tech cards if you were playing the Gen X Undyne package.
Makes sense.
That's so dumb.
So this all comes into effect as of December 8th, which is next
2 weeks.
Friday.
No.
Oh no, the Friday after.
December 8th.
Yeah.
That's
So not-
further away than a different ban list.
Yes. So the ban list that we have discussed recently will come into effect. Is it Thursday? Friday? Thursday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday? Wait, comes into effect Tuesday.
Is it?
No. Comes into effect on the 1st, right? Oh, Tuesday is the last. No, Thursday.
I don't know.
Thursday.
Sorry,
I just wanted to get the dates out.
I get one more day, or one more locals where I don't have to
You can play
change my deck.
You can play 2 hours.
Yeah, you get to play your 2 heralds, mate.
I'm gonna play 3. Fuck
Good. Good, you're just proving my point. Play 3 or play 1?
Nah, I'm gonna play 5. So the impact of this list hasn't been felt yet, but what are we feeling will be the changes that most decks will have to make?
I feel that this ban list is dumb as fuck, but I want to hear Leo's opinions because Leo hasn't given his opinion on the ban list yet.
True. What are your thoughts, Leo?
I don't like the ban list, first of all. I really don't like it. I was hoping for at least Dimensional Shifter limited. Not asking for it to be banned, but at least limited.
They went the other way.
Yeah, they went the other way, and they were like, here you go, you can have all the Dimensional Fisher and Microcosm you want. I don't think it's gonna impact the meta that much. Probably Flounder is gonna start maining the Deep Fishers. I don't see them playing the macros, too slow, and it's not searchable or anything. Other than that, probably some Exosister will start playing them as well. Ptolomeo is not gonna be played. Requires too much extra decks.
Not by most people, however.
I've already figured out how to break it. I can turn skip with it.
I think I saw a video on YouTube how to do this turn skip with Lyrilovsk and Tri-Brigades.
Oh, I don't know that one. You can do it with 6-hand really easy.
Yeah, I think there was like a Lyrilovsk you can transfer the
Materials.
over under it.
There we go.
But it looked kind of breaky, so I don't know. I think the meta is gonna be exactly the same. Maybe a little bit more Flanders in the
I was
top.
going to say, I feel like the conversion rate for tier won't be as high just because
Yeah.
on variants, some of them will just get completely screwed over by someone dropping a deep fissure
Yeah, exactly,
and
yeah.
all that kind of nonsense. So, as your point brought up as well, I feel like spell and trap removal is going to be a lot more important now.
I brought it up literally as we were about to start filming this, and I was like, this is a bad point to bring out right as I'm about to start filming this. I think
Yes, because then I stole it.
I'm gonna definitely side deck Lightning Storm this format.
Yeah.
Just because it's already a very good card against Flounder, and to also just be able to mass out all of those Banishy back rows, it's gonna be like, boop, gone. Thank you. Let's play. Yeah. It also just naturally outs Flounder's attack position stuff, so
Yeah.
you can be like, yep, activate, get rid of that shit. Let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm planning to play 3 Lightning Storm and 3 Twisters, because
Yeah.
Twister will discard also your Ishizus.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and also you can just set it on your turn if you go first.
And then just flip it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
also like the idea if you're like thinking of Thunder specifically, like Lightning Storm's great against both the back row and the monsters, but Twin Twister's great if you need to just like spot removal,
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 back row, and
Maybe
then
the
Lightning
map
Storm the
and the
monsters
continuous
before
spell.
they can
Yeah.
do their thing.
Or we play Herald of the Green Light.
That's assuming you haven't been D-shifted already.
Yeah.
True. Yes. I just thought Green Light's just such a good card against those decks. Also, it comes up against Branded.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever come up against someone playing Branded, they activate Branded Fusion, you go whoop, Green Light.
Do you even need to side against Branded?
Most of the time you don't. I found
Yeah.
like it's not.
It's more going second. Just to give you some kind of
Yeah.
interaction. If you can Green Light their Branded Fusion and then mill 5, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I found the mirror match, or not the mirror, rather the versing of Branded when you're playing the Ishizu build is not difficult.
No.
Because if you have even just one of the shuffleback cards,
Yeah.
it just completely stuffs up the Branded Fusion.
Yeah. You can just go with Root Carlos, and that's it.
Unless Lost is on board.
Yeah.
Then it gets awkward.
That's right, you have green light for it. You've already negated the Lost.
We're also doing this theory in the fact that I've lost almost every die roll for the past 3 weeks. So,
Yeah, your die rolls have been garbage, but you wanted to die roll against me.
yeah, thus I won. I opened very well, though.
Okay. So yeah, that comes into effect Thursday. There's no major tournaments between now and then, is there, other than our YCS?
No, there is a couple of remote YCS.
Yeah, there's that.
I
Yeah.
think there are 2 between.
There's a YCS
weird
happening
that-
right now.
Yeah.
So-
I know, but it's not
America.
under the new ban list.
Yeah, true. What a waste.
Yeah.
Imagine going to that band into that YCS and knowing that once the weekend's over, you're nothing mattered. It's almost
Well,
like
I
our
like the idea of
YCS
them leaving-
every year.
Yeah, well, pretty much. It's I like the idea of them leaving San Jose in that arena, and all of them just setting fire to Mystic Mines out the front in like a big bonfire.
That won't happen, Jake. You know there's going to be people in that room that are like crying as they activate their Mystic Mine in round 10.
Yeah.
Like, the final time I get to do this, activate. I swear I'm not a scumbag. I
Round
pass.
9, because there are not enough players.
Ah, yes, only round 9.
Yeah, so
600
It's
players for this
Now
event?
445.
445 players. So yeah, that is the turnout for San Jose, but they still get written coverage.
Yeah, they do.
Australia, we've sold out our tickets, so we have at least 1,000.
See, we
nothing.
don't have a player. I don't know how many tickets they were doing.
We're doing more than 400.
Are we?
We have to have.
You've seen the room that event's being hosted in.
Yeah, I
It's the same
was
room we
also
go to
there in
every
the
year.
first YCS that you and I both attended, and there was 1,200 people there.
Is it bigger?
Yeah, and it was
is,
fucking full.
is it bigger than
Yeah.
the one from the Oceanic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well, that was
actually
that was also like 250 players.
It's not that much bigger,
Mm.
but we fit 1,000 people into it at one point. It was bad. Like,
Also, didn't they just renovate that stadium?
yeah, but I don't think they renovated that area.
Just saying, like they could have changed the layout of the room.
No. It'll be the same room. They might have given it a fresh coat of paint, made it not smell like the inside of someone's shoe.
Well, that'll change the second YCS happens.
Yes, it will. Those bathrooms those bathrooms are so bad.
Well, hopefully someone doesn't need to ditch their pants in there again. Oh, you might know
You
this
don't
story.
know. You don't know the story. I don't know the story.
Yeah, someone shit their pants and left it in the bathroom.
What the fuck? We're just walking in underwear.
Oh, shit themselves in a YCS.
Oh,
Well,
what
we
the
never
fuck?
found out who it was, but like the news spread like wildfire. Like I just remember some dude walked out and it was like someone shit their pants, and we're all trying to work it out. We're like, wait, who was wearing pants and is not wearing pants anymore?
The
Like, who's
amazing
wearing
thing is
shirts?
though, the guy, no one ever saw someone that didn't have pants on. So the person knew they were going to shit themselves and packed 2 pairs of pants.
There was a potential issue.
Yeah, they woke up in the morning, ate something bad, and were like,
I'm gonna need to
I'm
bring a
going to
second
pack a
pants.
second pair of pants.
I like to think that they shat themselves in the toilet. Shat themselves, went to the toilet and said, by making the biggest mistake.
That's the other thing that I
That's
was thinking of
probably
is
what
like
happened.
they got caught short, ruined their pants, and would call it up and be like, "Bro, I need you to bring me your pants. If you ever tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you."
Bro.
So yeah, that's Australian YCS in a nutshell.
Do you reckon the pants man topped? Maybe that was why he shit himself. He was going so well, he's like, I can't leave the table, can't leave the
See-
table, can't leave the table, can't leave the table.
Probably.
See, the problem with that is it happened way too early in the day. It happened before the end of round 1.
Oh,
Before round 1, no?
before the end.
Before the end of round 1. It happened super early in the day.
Maybe someone thought they were going to do really well and then shit themselves when they lost. Maybe they got nibbed and were like, oh.
What was that expression? Back to San Jose for a minute. I also saw they had the giant and not so giant cards.
I haven't checked those.
No,
We're
I saw.
Oh.
We're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
going to get them for us. I guarantee
No,
it.
that's another thing that we won't get.
400
But
person
they,
YCS gets it.
but they have Doodle Dino, the big one, and Blazing Cartesia.
I want
Cartesia.
the
In
Yeah.
both the giant and not so giant.
Yeah, Jumbo.
I want the Doodle Monster Giant cards. They're so good.
I think Cartesia will look really good.
Cartesia would look sick.
Yeah.
And it would be worth money because woman.
Yeah.
So
Where's my Doodle Dinosaur Giant card? I'm
Um,
buying the Giant card this year.
so
Syndicate is.
okay,
We're buying it, Jake.
yeah, I'm in for sure.
We're buying it. If you win it, we're buying it.
Yeah, Raph, we're buying it. He's coming this year.
Is Raph coming this year?
Yeah, he already posted asking if people wanted to trade their cards for foreign language cards.
Do you reckon we can con him to go in a Hooters again?
Who's this?
We, Raph Nevin.
Oh,
I mean, Australians. It didn't seem difficult to get him the Hooters last time.
I don't think it would be. I
That's
don't-
another story from the last YCS. Raph Nevin got super drunk and then did the chicken dance on the bar at Hooters. Being serious. It
what the fuck?
was a good time. We went
Was
there.
this day 1 or day 2?
It was after day 2.
Okay, so it was after he beat me for the giant.
Yeah, he was probably celebrating with the money that we paid him for the Giant card.
True. Yeah, I lost in the finals to Raph Nevin. And he'd never looked at Invoked Kaliga before. I summoned it.
I
and
just
he's like,
remembered something that I'm going to tell you not off camera. You know
oh,
what it is.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is. So yeah,
Yeah.
not a great deal of other news.
Nothing
Except,
got announced? We'll get it.
No, I've-
they
I've
announced the
looked.
YCS in France, February,
There you go, this
2023.
man's on point of his news.
because it's Euro news.
Ah, yes.
and it's one day after the release of Photon Hypernova.
Oh,
Yep,
oh, that's interesting.
yep.
So in theory, then there's going to be a ban list between our YCS and theirs.
I think
Yes.
that depends on how our YCS goes. If it's still dominated by tier, probably. But I feel like after Photon Hypernova gets released, there are not gonna be as many tier elements as now.
Yeah, I suppose Castrela comes
Yeah.
into the meta a bit more.
I
But
think,
that deck gets shut down by Lancia.
I think we
Yeah.
might see a ban list like start of February. I think we might have an effective February 1st ban list.
Would make sense.
If I get it right, I get it right. Mark my words. Any other news?
I don't think so, but we do have some questions. So if you weren't aware, we do have a Discord. Link will be in the description below. Feel free to jump in and say hi and ask us questions.
Short podcast today, unless these are good questions.
There's a couple. So the first one comes from Mira. What do you think will be a structure deck in the future? Alternatively, what archetype do you think would make a good structure deck?
Traptrix.
No. I actually hate the idea of Traptrix becoming the meta again.
I love the idea. Why?
You would, filthy.
I think I'm
branded.
gonna play Labyrinth for the next locals. Full of floodgates just for you.
Floodgates and women. It's like my worst nightmare in Yu-Gi-Oh.
I have no problem with Trap Trick being meta because Dragon Maid outs it really easily.
Everything circles back to like one of two things with you.
Well, yeah, they only get a normal summon. You just go, your normal summon has been outed. You can't make Sarah. Oh, you said a bunch of back row? I'm going to remove one of them now. And then you've got two left for your turn. Too bad.
You've not read any of the Traptrix cards, have you?
What? Do they not do that anymore?
No. They very much don't do that.
So
anymore.
it's not just Sarah set 4 pass?
No.
No.
Oh.
It's like the
Oh,
field spell.
no, you have to learn.
I don't want to have to
The
learn.
field spell will make you normal summon additional times.
Oh, I have to bounce both of them? Damn. Oh well.
Moving on. So yeah, what else do we think would be a good structure deck coming forward? Or what do you think they're likely to do? Well, actually, what structure decks have they not retrained yet from that era?
The water one and the fire one.
The fire one.
The
Was
one
that
with the
Viking?
big fire line on it. They also needed to still do Fire Kings, yes,
Yeah.
but they didn't do the Fire King, the Fire Dino, the Fire Lion one.
Was that Hazy Flame?
It's
No.
literally just fire deck.
Yeah, it was just
Oh, it's just
a
fire monsters
fire
whacked
deck
into each
and a
other.
water deck. Yeah, these
I've
were
got-
like
I've got one.
yeah, they came out like 2005,
Hmm.
6.
Oh, the one with like the Daedalus.
Yes.
Oh, the water one had
Colors.
Daedalus in
Yeah,
it.
they came out at the same time. They never did those ones. They skipped them. I know those actually were really important side decks to me. They were like one of the last ones that I bought before I was like, I'm gonna buy less Yu-Gi-Oh product. And then a few years later, they were like synchro summoning, and I was like, I am going to buy no Yu-Gi-Oh products. I don't know. See, everyone would want me to say Dragon Maid, but there's not enough new Dragon Maid cards they could give us unless they gave us a new Dragon form and a new Dragon Maid and Chambers Dragon form all in the one thing. Nah.
You need to calm down.
They still need to give me those cards, man.
they don't.
They do.
I don't know. I would like a Burning Abyss structure deck.
That would be cool.
This is falling so to type. He's wanting Dragon Maid cards, you're wanting Burning Abyss.
Invoked structure deck. Invoked
Or-
structure deck.
There
You know
really
what?
isn't anything that you can give Invoked that would not make it stupid.
You know what? Infernity. You know, in the new set, the one where they're gonna reprint the Baron,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
there is a spell for Infernity.
Yeah, they did Infinity support in like a couple of sets ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't good, but
Well,
it was there.
the spell that's coming out is actually pretty good. So, you know, I hope for Infernity supports.
That would be a cool way to go.
Yeah.
One thing I would like them to do, it's not something that they've got on the horizon, but it will be eventually, is to stop putting structure decks into sets to make us buy shit sets.
They decided to do that years ago, Jake, and they ain't turning back. They ain't turning back.
Because they only ever do it with the good stuff.
Yes. It's
Except,
because it's good
like,
stuff.
Branded's like the one exception. That's the one deck that they're like, you can just have this. This one's fine.
That was honestly surprising because
I was
timeline-wise,
shocked.
that was right where they were supposed to do it, and then they did it with fucking Dragoonity instead.
Yeah, good.
Nah.
See, if they're gonna put a structure deck into like a set for us to buy, at least make it something that like isn't going to super impact the meta.
Have they-
Because I don't like being pushed into buying shit product because it's like
It's meta.
got some good stuff in it.
Yeah.
Have they announced us getting the Trap Trick structure decks yet?
No.
No, I think
It's that's the one that's getting put into the product then. That's definitely it.
It makes sense too because it's women cards, so people will buy them.
and also, they announced Maxi in Maxi reprint,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely getting put in that set then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it means that they don't have to worry about reprinting.
and also all the
stuff instead.
artifacts, Lancia sides.
Yeah, chuck it in.
Yeah.
What
Does
else
that
did we-
mean Maxi unbanned?
No.
Mm.
No, they'll just change it for us. It'll be like confronting C
Or they just don't give us the structure deck.
or hiding C.
Hiding the structure deck.
Called by the hunted.
What else could we... I don't know. Next question.
Oh, actually, I've decided the deck that I think could use a structure deck. Just World Legacy, not any of the archetypes from World Legacy. Just like a link spam deck that isn't specifically Starburst.
Got one on YCS. Doesn't need more support.
How long ago was that, Ben?
2018. February. It was a cold end of summer, and the Banlists came and took away my spirals. And then I was like, it's okay. I will play Gem Knight FTK. And then fucking that one on YCS. Sure. My answer's Nibbles.
War
Just
Chalice.
a nimble.
War Chalice.
Wait, so you're effectively just asking for a sprite structure deck?
Yes. Give me a Nimble structure deck. All the Nimble cards individually are really cool. Give us something to put it together.
Yeah.
Or give us spells and trap cards that just make the deck work. A Nimble boss monster, like 3 new spells and a new trap. Put it in a structure deck, Done.
Couldn't you just mix it with Melfi and do the same thing?
No. Just
No.
We're just doing Sprite. Not Sprite. No.
Freudian slip?
No, it's because my brain was on the fact that you just reprint the Sprite cards in it. Like, you reprint, like, a starter and shit. I don't know. Something. Look, this is what we're doing.
Fucking awful.
You're printing it in a year and a half anyway. You just fucking do that. You reprint Sprite Blue and everything. Everyone's happy. Done. Top in a box.
Alright.
Top of the locals in a box.
Next question comes to us from Rye Guy. Which archetypes do you think attract a specific personality? For example, I feel like sorry, my thing jumped because I got a new question. For example, I think Dino generally attracts Dino dude types. Dino dudes. Yeah, look, to be fair, we have generally categorized people that play Dino as the Dino dude.
Remember Dino Kid?
Yeah, I do remember Dino Kid. Someone dropped a spiral card on him and he
It was
scooped
me.
and left.
Yes, it was me at my,
Was
like,
you?
second time ever coming to Wollongong Locals. I sit down across this kid, and everyone's like, oh, be careful. If you, like, play well, he'll, like, throw a fit at you. And I was like, sure. Normal summon Spiral Super Agent. And he was like, I'm out. I just left Locals. And it was like,
Left locals, we never saw him again.
okay. I was like, I bricked anyway, but sure. Like,
Yeah, I was going to say, normal summon super agent is not
it's
the
not
broadcast of
what you
a
want.
strong hand.
yeah. I've lost if he has any disruption, and he just left. And I was like, okay, sure. I played Dinos though.
We've had a few, we've had
Yeah.
a few, we've had a few people that we've effectively bullied out of the game. Looking back on it,
Nah.
do you remember, actually, it might have been before you started coming to our locals. There was a curly-haired dude who, like, similar sort of thing, just would like have a mad whinge against you if you ever played well, and he like threatened to start his own locals in Oak Flats Library.
What?
Yeah, he was just like, yeah, I'm going to start a locals at Oak Flats Library, and you can't play meta. And we're like, okay, cool, have fun.
Okay, sure. I would go on that locals.
And then
Sunday fun days.
that happened once, and even then, you didn't. No, anyway. So yeah, there's definitely a correlation between like the types of people, and it just comes to like the types of decks that people like to play.
So
I'm trying to think of a way to phrase this without sounding cruel.
no. So there's also like the outliers. So there's the Dragon Maid player base, and then there's Ben. Where the Dragon Maid player base is a bunch of like pervy scumbags who cheat on camera. And then there's Ben. Have I ever been disproven of that fact?
No, you stand correct currently.
Exactly. And then there's like the how do you put it? There's the Sky Striker player base who want to diddle kids, and then there's Seb. Seb's fine. The rest of the player base want to diddle kids. And then there's the Mystic Mind player base where they actually diddle kids. And then you have Seb.
I realised like there wasn't a lot to talk about on this podcast, but you've really opened us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
True Draco player base.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of problems with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Playbase, as it turns out.
Yes, there is. Certainly is. Then there's the Trickstar player base, and anyway.
Yeah, I've mentioned this before. I really want them to stop printing women cards. Like,
Yep.
it's fine for them to be female, but like they don't all have to be like that.
Yes, correct.
As long as they are over 18 in the card. In the card.
See, here's the problem, Leo, is where they're being printed, that's not the standard.
Yeah. Anyway, cringe.
It is.
But yeah, in some regards, Ben's correct. There are
All regards,
certain
Ben's correct.
But yeah, there is definitely a personality type that gravitates towards certain decks. Generally controls just like really small brain kind of things. Combos, like they want to just sort of... There's definitely a correlation, now that I've thought about it, between control and combo, in that they just want to do their own thing and they don't really want to have their opponent interact with them at all.
Yeah.
Because like the idea of combo is you just set up the most bonkers board that you can, your opponent can't play through it. And then control's like, I'm going to set up as many like say no cards so that you can't do anything.
Yeah.
It's just how time conscious you are, really. The people that play Control are just like, I just don't have a lot of time, so I don't want to have to do all of this for you to then just beat me anyway. So I'm just going to set this full back row, and then if you beat me, you beat me anyway.
Yeah, Control they want to win without effort. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Too much effort.
Too much effort.
So Control is just combo but lazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
One card combo for lazy.
Yes. Why would you spend 7 minutes doing full U-Link Goki combo when you can just set there can be only one and win?
Oh, we had a reply to that question too by 6i6.
Oh.
He says absolutely there is different personalities correlating with different sort of decks and things. Just look at the people who are attracted to Eldritch decks.
I like Eldritch.
I like the that's the thing.
If it's skill
if
deck.
it's just Eldritch, it's fine. But with the other shit, it's cringe. But no one ever plays just Eldritch. I don't mind Eldritch Synchro as like the concept that it was a year and a half or 2 years ago, whatever it was. That was cool. Because you just do your Synchro thing, then you set Eldritch stuff.
Yeah, but branded Eldritch, you got a combo with. You can send Eldritch Albas.
And
Yeah,
then-
yeah,
and
yeah,
then you
yeah,
bring it
yeah.
back,
So
and then-
that's a pretty good combo.
where's the floodgates come in, Leo? Because
that's-
they were there.
Then the other four
I
cards
fucking
you
know
draw.
they were there.
Yeah.
What's next question?
Next question comes to us from Paul Pelican.
Ooh.
What are your plans for YCS Sydney? Are you guys staying in a chosen venue or just making your way to and from each day?
We're staying at the Budget Ibis.
Do they even have
Friday night
chosen
locals.
venues?
No,
Yeah, that-
like hotels. I think
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what it means.
he's saying
Yeah.
at hotels. Yeah, we used to get this really sick Airbnb. It was like a 5-bedroom apartment, which just don't exist. But this one was like right near the Homebush. It was like close to the like 2 restaurants that were in Homebush that were open by the time we actually got out of YCS.
That noodle place is so good. I want
Yeah,
those
the noodle
noodles
place
this
is
year.
good. What was it called? It was
I don't know, but I'm going to that
it was
noodle
some
place.
stupid pun name.
No, I
Something-
actually think pun was in the name. It was like something pun.
Nut. It was nut.
No, okay.
It had the word nut in it.
Not pun?
Yeah, there was a nut pun.
Okay. Friday night, we're staying at Budget Ibis, so Friday night, lobby locals. We'll be there.
I'll be
Say
playing
hello.
not the deck that I'm playing. Actually, I don't want to bring 2 decks.
I'm bringing 2 decks. I'm bringing Dragon Maid, and I'm bringing Terelement, and then I'll decide on the day, or I'll sell Terelement next week.
You're not going to bring retro format?
Oh yeah, if they announced a Time Wizard, I'm going to pack a Time Wizard deck, because I didn't do that for Oceanics, and if I did, I would have just been given the prizes. What? Anyway,
But yeah, we used to get that, but now we're staying in the Budget Ibis.
budget.
Next question is from 6R6. Are Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos really good enough to end the T0 format, or is it pure copium?
No, because not every deck can play it.
And also, OCG had Marco and Fisher at 3 for ages.
Didn't matter.
It didn't matter at all.
At all.
They also had Maxi.
And Maxi.
Also, there's just like better cards you can do first.
Yeah, the problem is that Macro needs a turn to set up,
Yeah.
and Fisher, if you go second, it's not-
Exactly. All the issue is that all of those cards still lose to the die roll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just roll good.
Yeah, just win.
Should have brought
Um,
back Maxi.
Just draw the out.
Then our last question. Oh, hang on.
Why
No,
is,
there's more
why
questions.
is there a milk crate below the table?
It's been there for a while. Like, as in, it was here on Friday.
I've only just noticed there's the milk crate in the middle of my apartment.
This question comes from Crobat5.
For Bevy.
Yeah, sure. Do you think that Lyrilusc Pure or Lyrilusc Tri might start top cut events again now that
Oh,
there's Recital Starling?
How does that deck handle mills?
Bad.
No.
It depends on what they mill. Like, if you mill multiple of them too soon, then they have to hard open the Revolt to get any value from them.
If you mill Nerval, don't they just search?
They search, but it depends on how many you milled as to whether they've got good searches left.
Valid. Okay.
Is the
Like,
problem
you're
also-
putting stuff in bin for them, but like, it's only beneficial to a point. And then you crime their effect to link summon by banishing, and then they cry.
And also, Root Kalos can negate the fact to link someone from grave,
No, true.
or Revolt as well.
And they banish the
that-
cost
it
and they've lost the
depends
resources.
completely on their setup. So if they set up really well, potentially,
Yeah.
but yeah,
And
beyond
then
that.
the Shizu will shuffle back their material from grave, so...
Oh yeah, true. If you have like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
So they banish for cost, though.
Yeah, but you do before.
yeah, you just
On
you,
summon, you just go,
you look at it.
back you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at a kit on the field and you just go, woo.
So bad.
Maybe not now.
We might see one or two
Yeah.
in, like, top 64s.
I have seen replays and things of like an updated list, and they can make Herald now, which would make the match against Tier Element kind of
With
busted.
Hoppy? Or...
No, it's the Fable
Cerberus.
Cerberus. If it's so you
okay.
discard it off of I can't remember their names. The level 2/1
Yep.
to summon, and then because it's discarded, it summons back.
Okay. Cool.
So
Anyway.
that's potentially a thing that they can do. But yeah, you might see a couple get up there, but beyond that, not really sure. And then looks like our last question is from Naya.
Been told this is going to be a good question.
If you could copy and paste Ben's moustache onto any card, what would it be?
Chamber Dragon Maid.
That's a hard question.
Hard question. Eldritch the Golden Lord. When he's in this pose.
Yeah.
Oh, your
probably-
sassy pose?
On the Doodle Dragon stair go.
Oh, yeah. Not a great place
Stego.
to put that.
What would I put it on?
Alistair.
I think I would put it on Alistar. More so as a disguise. I'd also put him in like big thick glasses. So he's like, I'm not a dark type engrave that you can banish with Bestials. Look at me.
Definitely not. You also can play 6 copies.
That'll go well with my invocation too. But that does seem to conclude us for today. Thank you all very much for watching. If you are listening to us on streaming services, feel free to favourite us. If you're watching us on YouTube, like and subscribe. Join the Discord, and we will catch you all next week. Peace!
Yeah, bye.